Hello, Rec187, and welcome back to Combat Mission Battle for Normandy, as we get to the business end of this final scenario in the Scottish Quarter campaign. Now, further down the road, as you'll have seen from previous episodes, lie 2 Tiger 2s and a Panzer IV, and a smattering of German infantry, which is currently holding us up and preventing us from seizing the final objective. However, at the end of the last episode, we got our final reinforcement in the form of 2 Achilles tank destroyers. So this is the British variant of the American M10, essentially, where we've got away with the standard American 3-inch M7 anti-tank gun, and instead we've put on the quick-firing 17-pounder British variant, also 3 inches, but packs a heck of a lot more punch, or 76 mils if you're using metric. Not that we did. So these things are capable of taking out Tigers and Tiger 2s. To be fair though, obviously they're not going to stand up in their own defence, so it's a case of, I think, who lands the first shot. And one thing which I know for reality, I'm not sure quite how it works out in game, is that the turret speed of the Achilles is fairly slow. The turret turning, it's a kind of a manual turning only. So that may have a bearing. Traditionally these were used in more of a defensive role. And the mechanised element to them was allow them for kind of rapid deployment rather than lugging up the standalone 17-pounder guns. So we're going to hopefully use these to poke a hole in a couple of Tigers. Now, as ever, and I've talked about this many times, we are going to be at a disadvantage because we are going to be moving into the line of sight of a static target. So they have the kind of edge on the spotting. That said, I'm going to try and bring them both, or I'm going to bring them both up this left-hand flank, where we're going to try and get some sight lines on a couple of these tanks, one at a time. So I think the first play is going to be probably to try and bring them into this field, where you can get a sight line onto, if I get to the right tank, I think we can get a sight line onto this guy, here, without being spotted by him, although it is a close run thing. So we may have to just... I'll look at a little bit into it further detail once I get into the final positioning. But what we're going to do, and I've used it previously, is plan it where we're out of sight and just at the tail end of a match minute scoot forward and hopefully give them a chance to get a shot off and then run away. And that way, if we're lucky, even if we miss with the first shot, we might be able to retreat before the Tiger responds. Meanwhile, we're just going to kind of hang fire. We did repulse this kind of German infantry support because it was unsupported infantry support, so it went fairly badly for them. And we're going to continue just to pick away the infantry we can see. The other manoeuvre we're going to do is we are going to try and drop some smoke in around this Tiger just to allow our Vickers to get along this hedgerow. And get a bit of an inflating position. Not that we need it to stop this assault, but it will be a reasonable defence because it's hidden from the 3 remaining armoured assets over here. In terms of artillery, we've got some... Oh, that's the plane, hang on. 4.5-inch guns which are currently firing, and then we've got these 7.2-inch which are on a call-in, 11 minutes, and then we've got the howitzers on a call-in from 9 minutes, which are being called in by this chap. So they're all falling in around the kind of, where is closest edge of Priam. And there we go. So let's maybe, without further ado, we'll spin over this way. We'll jump into the action and we'll see what shenanigans occur. So at the minute, we should just be having a go at these guys. I did readjust this guy's target from in here to what we could see was a collection of machine gun team, because most of the Germans we could see in here were dead bodies. These guys casually strolling across the field, that's bold. Oh, that's right, and we did bring our Churchill up into what we thought was a nice supporting position, hidden from the tanks, but able to put a little bit of fire down onto its infantry. There is a machine gun there, we'll have to have a quick close look at that. Apart from that, things seem to be okay. The Germans not moving with their armour. Yeah, this was the machine gun. I was trying to drop some mortars on like that. That was nice. No. Gosh, we're going to go back and have a look. So I'd spotted this team as a threat. Readjusted with a 2-inch mortar. And there we go. Didn't take out the machine gunner himself. Can't have everything. So I think we saw some... it might be machine gun, might be an MP40 fire. Yeah, it's just submachine gun fire. Still very dangerous. Because we have been pushed off the hedge line down here. We will have to try and retake that position. Potentially... no, we can't move all the time. You get popped in the side. Come on, right. How's your ammo? Yeah, still a bit. That's okay. And... you are just struggling with vision. Okay, and the gunner, I think, is injured. Oh, it's the third man's injured. Okay. Another machine gun team. A lot of machine gun teams going forward. Let's have you... let's... anything else I want to look at? Ah. I guess this didn't go so well. So they got spooked and started running. Oh, interesting. Where did that fire come from? Just... really? Looked to be... I'm not sure exactly. It almost looked like it came through that tree, but that's a heck of a shot to just pick those guys out. And yeah, maybe it was. Huh. That's pretty disappointing. Artillery's not seeming particularly effectual right now, but that's the way it goes. Achilles making their way, that's fine. Okay, let's go command phase. I'll make a few wee tweaks. Typhoon. Can you call in a Typhoon at the same time as you're calling in a artillery strike? No. Fair enough. Didn't think so, but wanted to check. You, my friend. Let's make sure these guys have a bad day. How's your HE? You have quite a lot left, so why don't you spend a minute having to go there. I need to adjust that slightly. Perfect. Love to bring some slightly heavier assets onto the air, but I just don't really have that capability. Let's get you to head back in this direction, please. There's quite a lot of like automatic weapons things we're seeing. We do have a whole other section here. We're kind of my reserve that we're kind of going to be available to push on Priam if we ever get that far. It's not much of a reserve, but it's all I've kind of got. No, that's not true. I've got one here as well. And you, who are doing very little. Okay. So in which case, let's move this team forward. Good. Will help kind of bolster the firepower on these Germans down here with their annoyingly large quantity of automatic weapons. Let's catch them in your boat. Alright. Let's come back. We'll have another minute. And we'll see if we can get our Achilles in position. Okay, that machine gun team is now broken and run. And he's a very far forward German. Someone surely is going to spot him. Where did he gone? Good work from the Moore and from the Churchill. Oh, I feel almost sorry for them. Stop running towards us, man. It's just one left. Is he gonna make it? No. That was brutal. Oh, right, let's have a look at this mad dashing platoon. So, that was good work off the machine gun before actually pulled on. Let's check. Did we get the actual gunner? Which is this guy. Always nice to see the actual machine gun go down. Oh, looks like he made it away. Okay. Meanwhile, we have this squad. I thought it was more than just two of them. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3. I think the Churchill got one guy and then the rest have crawled away. I don't suppose it's the gunner. Might be. No, he had a rifle. Okay. Okay, you're alive, and our Achilles are slowly rolling. Oh, it's because we're not right at the start of the record. Okay, good. Ground phase. Let's, before I forget anything, I'm going to cancel this. I wonder, can you see anything down here? Not really. Okay. That's fine. I'll leave you where you are. Get a couple of these guys into position. Help mop up. I think this is definitely a broken place right now. And you've got no ammo left. And you're empty? Yeah. Okay. And presumably you have used all your smoke? Not quite. But you know, don't worry about it. Yeah, I don't know you're much used to the Vickers team. Just hit the hedge, hide yourself. Don't worry about it. Okay. I'm going to go and finesse the Achilles movement, and then we'll come back. Alright, so I've got the first Achilles just moving into this position in the field. There's not... You should be able to be hidden from both tigers right there. I'll probably take the best part of a minute to get there, so let's just crack on, and then we can get to the exciting part for when we have a final time to roll. Right, oh, they're still pushing forward here. Oh, no they're not, they're dead. I mean, Bold, who was getting the shots off there? Was it these guys? I think are going to have an absolutely phenomenal kill ratio. Maybe a bit of teamwork. Well, that's better, I think. Has a chance of at least causing some damage to infantry. Well, hang on. Ooh, this is bad. Now, this is bad for two reasons. Did I inadvertently ask you to start shooting something, which is why the tiger can now see you? I did. That's rubbish. So, obviously, two reasons it's bad. One, if you get killed, the artillery's not going to come in properly. Secondly, he is now facing over here, which limits our ability to pop up and catch him at an angle where he can't see us. Or at least where he has to rotate his turret, which should hopefully buy us time for a shot. I wonder when I did that. Unfortunate. I need to get you guys to just take the head down for a minute. Hopefully distract the tiger. Thankfully, they seem to be weathering the storm with just some minor infantry. Oh! Sniped. It's quite an impressive little shot there by the German, actually. Sure it came from over here. There. This guy. Headquarters, just rifleman. Fair play. A few more flashing icons. You have to take. Is that a shell that's come in here? Yeah, okay. We're drawing the ire of a tiger. I'll probably just give up this spot, to be honest. Not worth it. Ow. That's unfortunate. Is that just where you pick up your injury? I'm not sure, actually. I'm pretty sure I saw you flash, but don't seem... yeah. This must be another light injury taken up. That's brutal, though. Best part of the squad taken out there. He's reverted to facing in that direction, which is good. Okay, let's go command phase. You get your head down. Where is our Achilles? So we want to come. So just, yeah. Or pop up and try and catch him in the turret. We try and get ourselves in a position where we can glimpse this guy somewhere in the midst of all that smoke. It's not ideal. Oh, you should absolutely stop doing that right now. What also the fear is, you move up somewhere like here. Give me your turret height, please. Okay, no, I don't think you can see him. You know, you move up to a position where you can engage him, but then his mate turns and pokes a massive hole on your side. I'll put to the side the right placement here. I come up to say this position. We have eyes on this guy. Maybe when the smoke clears, and more important to see the eyes than us. Definitely have a vision onto him. So maybe we try and go for that. Coming in kind of this way. I don't like it. I think we're massively exposing ourselves to the tiger over here. Okay, I'm going to do some tweaking and twirling and I'll come back in a minute. Okay, decision made. So I've asked the Achilles to come around to about this spot, kind of hunting with an armor-only target where we should, when the smoke clears, have visibility into the side of this guy. without being seen by that guy. But we shall see. Aside from that, everything else is kind of okay. We're hiding, artillery falling, getting hammered over here. Tell you what, since just come out of the firing line a little bit. My Churchill's sitting there doing a whole bunch of not very much. That's okay. If we can knock out these tigers, and it'll give us some armor to come forward and assist clearing out the infantry in the last 2 minutes. Alright, let's see if this works. German set machine gun line, which I don't think will last very long. You never know. Now we've actually lost sight of that tiger and all that smoke. It's tense. Oh! Oh, that caught me off surprise. Okay. Let's come back. Watch that again. Life's a bit purple, but there you go. Da-de-da. And then... is that a tank? Okay, spin, spin. Before we get the shot, I just want to see what their actual kind of use like. Let's go to the purple. Yeah, okay, that's a good chunk you can see. I'm happy, I'm happy. Yeah, let's go to the purpleness. And can you see him as well? Excellent! Upper right hull penetration. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, we're hunting tigers, boys. No, oh, I was going to say, it might not necessarily have killed it, but it has. Fantastic. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. Because that frees up our Churchill to a certain extent. On this side, just have to watch that Panzer IV. But actually, if we come round through where we were trying to get to originally, although... moving our blast command has worked here. I mean to pull these guys back to clear that out if the Churchill doesn't like it. Yeah, we now have a kind of freedom of movement to move essentially into this field out along here and kind of dominate this flank. Obviously, have to take care of this guy and watch out what his lines of sight are, but that's that unlocks a nice bit of business for us. Okay, I'm tempted to leave them there for 1 more minute and let them maybe sink another shot into it, although it does say knocked out. And then we're going to pull back. I'm going to kind of come up this way. And hopefully do the same thing again. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's go command phase. Let's give you see no, that's too many. Click, 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 click. Right, I'll do 30 seconds. And then we're going to pull you back to see here. Again, we'll do this, and then we'll pull you back to see there. And then we're going to kind of get these guys to hunt forward in conjunction, and hopefully, we can take out this guy. And even if we lose one, I would accept that. Oh, I can use green squares, so we don't need them. But I'm a very happy man. Right, I'm not going to leave anything else. I'm not going to change anything else at the minute. With the exception of... no, okay, we did seem to get those guys on the fence line. Perfect. And you chaps can unhide yourself. Beautiful. Right, I'd be interested to see if they take another shot. Or if they register it's dead and just move on. Nah! He wants to get his eye in. Let's have a look at this. Playing as allies, you cannot get enough views of a tiger taking beats from literally anything. Beautiful. And killed the kangaroo to boot. Excellent. These guys are continuing to get chewed up. That's a healthy amount of dead German infantry there. And we've got two fully untouched sections. Actually not true, because this was one of our untouched sections. Yeah, still untouched. But not unrested. That doesn't make any sense, reckon. They're in use, is what I'm trying to say. They're not completely just chilling in the back lines. Oh. Who finally woke up to our brain carrier? I thought he was in a great little spot. Hit superstar front hull. No. No, don't tell me you did that. Okay, you didn't. That's okay. For a minute, I thought we blew up our own brain carrier. Oh, hang on. This is new. Went too far back. Alright, here it comes. Yeah, that was from over... Another, presumably, Pak 43 kind of 88mm anti-tank gun. Okay. Something to be aware of. That's pretty annoying, actually. That's okay, we can work with that. Just have to watch out with my Achilles rolling on this side here. It's cost a fair amount of casualties, though. Right, moment of truth. So you guys hunt forward. Hopefully the pair of you can take out a second tiger too. And then probably rapidly run away from that AT gun. Okay. And then we're going to have to think about how we're going to deal with that. Would be useful for the air asset. 6 minutes and then another 10. Doesn't really leave us very long. So it might have to be an infantry push supported by Churchill on this right hand side. And then we'll have to be very careful with our Achilles. Okay. Ford as a pair. I'm watching for him twitching. You probably can't see that very well on the YouTube, the way they deal with things. Come on. Ooh. Okay. That's annoying. More artillery going in. Panzer IV is living dangerously, but getting away with it. no final second shot this time. So we might want to actually make use of this smoke to get ourselves in a slightly more forward position. So if I swing you to about here, you're now kind of side on, and you've got a little bit of foliage colour from the AT gun there. You will not be so much. Maybe we just, again, hunt in behind this smoke. I mean, as it clears, we get hopefully a shot on that guy. A lot of hopefullys. That's not really how you want to plan your mission. I don't really have an answer for you right now. That's okay. So I thought we're going to hold the line. Alright, we are running along, so this is probably going to be the final minute. Let's see if we can end on a high. I mean, I'm hoping coming in at the side will give us the edge, but we are also moving, so we're a big noisy target. Here we go, go on. Oh, close one. It's really close. Yes! Paid off. I don't know if that came through. There's some celebration from the pixel troop in there. Beautiful. Actually, at least the smoke will give you grounds to retreat, or cover to retreat from that gun. Ah! Oh. That's fantastic. That's brilliant. That's really good. There's one bit of armour left that we know about, and then a mischief AT gun. But yeah, now it's just in case of managing our time to not take mass amounts of casualties coming forward. Should we watch that again? I think we shall. I think we shall. That was a good job there. So that's one kill to each. Although he'd obviously landed a kill after the fact as well. I mean, that's not much of a tank they saw, is it? It's good. Nice and accurate. Punched in the side. One dead big cat. Awesome. Let's go maybe one. Nice hull down position. Peek through the hedge. One dead tonk. Ace. And now we have to get out of town before we either get spotted or get artillery shell in our roof. Okay, one of our fire missions has ended. Let's go command phase, double check which one. Yeah, it would make sense it was this one. Which we still have 76 rounds left for. Call-in time of 17 minutes. That's not going to do much for us unless there's 0 extra time. I have interest. From this position, can you see... Or is there supposed to be anything up here? You can. I think maybe we'll just call the plane in on that. So I don't really know what to do with you. Where's my... there. Might just... I'm tempted, I'm just going to call it maybe just kind of along this hedgerow or something, just to deal with any units back there. I'm not convinced there's much there, to be honest, but it's potentially the only use I've really got for it. It's going to come in the last 4 minutes, so I don't want it anywhere near the objective, because I'm hopefully going to be there. Yeah, your line of sight's not... Actually, it's okay up here. Essentially just say, hey, you want to annihilate that hedgerow? Sure. I don't want an emergency. Piffle. So this, I don't think this is the effective use of artillery. Just go heavy, just go maximum immediate, done. But it's a case of use it or lose it, so I'll just drop along there and maybe we'll, people have retreated out or some reinforcements, or who knows, let me justify my poor decision. But anyway, we are going to leave it there. This was a really, really good episode. So having knocked out the 2 tigers, we are in a massive position to push in and take premium in the last 2 minutes. But only thing, well, 2 only things. Obviously, Panzer IV, got to watch out what he's doing. And hopefully we can manoeuvre and kill at least down to engage, or indeed the Churchill. And secondly, it's just keeping ourselves a little bit hidden from that AT asset up there. So I think we'll probably withdraw the Achilles and maybe even swing them all the way around to either, actually no, do you know, it might be useful to come down, get one just kind of coming through, maybe find a keyhole, and we'll get the other one to swing out right with the Churchill. And we'll start advancing forward with our infantry. But all that for next time. So yeah, I do hope you have enjoyed this. As ever, leave your thoughts, comments and theories below, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Cheerio!